Will be the lead counsel, while former Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea and former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque would be his supporting lawyers. Vice President Sara Duterte has been serving as the family's representative and has been meeting and coordinating with her father's defense panel.
Is it possible to see a clash between the Philippine Supreme Court and the International Criminal Court? International law experts and professors believe that the Supreme Court will delicately balance Philippine laws in relation to international statutes as Duterte remains detained for crimes against humanity in The Hague.
The court is a practical court. They will realize, I think they will see the extent of what they can do given the circumstances at hand. But I think the initial way they dealt with the petitions it gives us a hint as to how they would prefer.
Currently pending before the Supreme Court are petitions for habeas corpus asking for the return of the former president to the Philippines, filed by Duterte siblings Davao City 1st District Representative Paulo, Davao City Mayor Sebastian, and Veronica or Kitty Duterte. Also pending is the petition for certiorari filed by the former president and Senator Ronald De La Rosa, questioning the constitutionality of the cooperation of the Philippine government with the ICC in light of the 2019 withdrawal of the Duterte administration from the Rome Statute.
The U.S. Supreme Court, for example, in some of the cases when it's confronted by international law issues, has this charming Betsy case, right? They will try to construe domestic proceedings in a way that would be consistent to international law obligations.
In a forum held Friday at the University of the Philippines College of Law, attended by retired International Criminal Court Judge Raul Pangalangan, he enumerated differences between ICC processes and local court proceedings. Pangalangan noted that the ICC does not allow trial in absentia and it values the safety of witnesses.
At the ICC, the witnesses are highly protected. We call upon witnesses, fully knowing that it is they testify at great risks.
It was also noted that in the ICC, similar to the Philippines, Duterte can ask for an interim release through his lawyer.
Specify an address and not go beyond certain parameters or radius from that address. So there'd be freedom of movement, but pretty limited.
Lawyer Ruby Rosel Tugade
the Rome Statute as to the required number of victims that would already make it a crimes against humanity case.
Te also believes that legal processes were observed during the arrest of the former president.
I would say that yes, it went by the book, and I hope I don't get sanctioned by the Supreme Court because they're dealing with petitions challenging that very issue. But this is part of my academic freedom as part of the university. And so, but yes, I would say yes, it went by the book. So I don't think there were any, irregularities in that sense.
Pangalangan also said critics of the arrest should not invoke a provision in the Rome Statute that there should have been a local court involved, precisely because the country is no longer a member of the ICC. He also noted that the argument that Philippine courts can try Duterte does not hold water.
Well, I think the fact is, as we all know, there is no such case against Duterte in the Philippines. And therefore, what complementarity are we talking about? There is simply no case in the Philippines.
Pangalangan also does not believe that the ICC will grant Duterte a house or hospital arrest because he has personally seen the facilities in its detention center, which are more than